Hi, this is Tricia Kelly, and here is part 2 of the two Earths, and this is with Cindy Goldenberg. This is very interesting. This is what I love about synchronicity. I turned on Blog Talk Radio to the Journey of the Light, and I heard the very end of the show. It was with a lady talking about her son who had seen the two Earths, and she was very convinced, and this son is a highly elevated child. He sees all sorts of things. So I rang up to add my news about what I knew of the new Earth. This is what's fantastic too, because on the event last night, I saw the two Earths. And it was like when I saw the shuttle and I saw the Earth from space the other night, I got a blast of energy like I had been there. I've done that too.
He said that through this door, he discovered and saw a new planet, and this planet will be called the Second World. He said, this is going to happen, Mom. This is not just something I'm making up.
Hi, this is Tricia, actually.
Tricia, okay. Welcome.
Yay. Thank you for taking my call. Cindy, I actually wanted to add about the little boy who was talking about the two worlds, seeing the two Earths. I had an out-of-body experience and was taken out of body and shown two Earths at the same time. I was sort of in space looking down at the Earth, and then suddenly they showed me another one that was covered in stars. And it was a pretty amazing journey. I was just very very definitely out of body. And just a little bit before that, I think I know it was one of my archangels or one of my people. I'm not quite sure who it was, because I was on a meditation table when he actually put his hand over my mouth and I stopped breathing and my body vibrated and went into pure energy, and I just went shoom and saw the Earth, and then I ended up back on the table, and they raised me and I smiled and went, whoa. But it took me a few years to actually understand, and still understanding what it is. And when I hear about these little boys, talking about it, and other people, and it keeps cropping up, this new Earth, and so I just think there is this elevated Earth that you can only see in a higher dimension.
It's kind of like, to me, what you're saying, for other people is, one, to not be afraid, that two, we're in so many different dimensions in reality. I mean, you watch What the Bleep and these other documentary movies, and especially on the DVD where you get the extra supplemental material, and they explain how, you move one molecule here and the same molecule across the universe moves, which proves that it's the exact same thing, like exact same person in two dimensions at once, or two places at once. And so saying that, with you, I am just closing my eyes and I'm feeling this energy, and rather than, I will tell you a little bit about yourself, but I'd rather tell you what I hear and have it just come through me for you. You have never been one. You have never been one to stand alone at the Stargate. And although you have appeared before me before, I, Archangel Uriel, have been with you as a guide on many, many times at this life as before. You have never been afraid to go beyond that which usually has boundaries. And instead, you invoke, kind of test the waters, so to speak, and in order for other people to go through these passages. And even though you are driven, it isn't so much drive with competition as it is a spiritual, internal Geiger counter that knows that there are other realms, like angelic realms and beings of light, to show pure potentiality, only potential of what can become. And because of this, you are a messenger, not just for angelic realm and people of higher beings, but for yourself and humankind, to not have fear and not hold back on the restraints, but eventually let go with that, with what so many people are akin to. What am I saying? That this is our natural state, and you have been there many, many times before. And unlike others, you are not afraid to demonstrate that there is absolutely nothing to fear and always a safe place to return. For in truth, without ever trying to deny this kind of situation, you have stood on my shoulders, peeking above the top drawer of the dresser, and instead of wanting to be satisfied by it, you merely ask for more. So it is my pleasure as your spirit guide and of a higher being of true potentiality that I have bequeathed with you this unnatural, so to speak, in your earth realm, ability to seek only possibility and virtue through other vortexes of time and space. I am with you, Archangel Uriel, in all ways of time. And now my eyes are open. And I am sitting here and going and being turned. My head is being turned. And again, I'm looking at all my books that are, up, fill in the blanks. You know what I have here, everything from Course in Miracles to Mikio Kaku, quantum physics, religion, everything. And when I closed my eyes, I saw only emerald green. Green is the heart chakra, as you know, or Archangel Raphael, what we call healing. The green, what we think, well, that's what you see when you send healing. And I get it when it is this brilliant green. To me, it means as perfection already exists, as truth is already apparent, as reality is, it is as it is. And so to see this green and to see this kind of invoking that is all around you, you are in the real world, and you bring it for us. So I would rather than just talk about it, that's what I hear, and that's not only just your higher self, but you come from that kind of realm. And so being aware of these other possibilities is to share and to ignite curiosity and transformation. Those are their words. This is what I hear, transformation, that you are a conduit. You are a beautiful golden yellow light. You are yellow in nature. Again, the yellow chakra, is one that's in the center of our body, where our breath is and our diaphragm and where creativity comes from. But it's also blanketed around your body as a personality color. And your yellow, I make jokes of other people going, the yellows are the ones that get up and love to play Macarena, and they're very outgoing, and a lot are boisterous, and a lot like to be playful, and, like dogs that jump, so to speak. But with you, you are yellow, you are optimistic, it's a physical color, it's the morning sun, it's a new day, a new moment, it's very charismatic. You have a beautiful smile, by the way, beautiful teeth, beautiful smile, you light up a room. At the same time, there's this golden hue, that Archangel Raphael, a little bit more amber, a little bit more golden, like in a beautiful candlelit restaurant, like that beautiful ambiance, a very nurturing, kind of a amber, I hear, amber. Amber is the color of all the colors where absolutely no negativity can ever set in. And what is negativity but the opposite of movement and light, And so when you are of this color, and it's an unusual color, but it's very cohesive, and it's the same, and my hand is going in a counterclockwise from my diaphragm area, you extend your color out about 2 feet from your body. You are very welcoming, it's very neutralizing, it's very comfortable. So just like when you called in, you brought in validation to the previous phone call. You brought in a very articulate, poised way of looking at things. Anybody could say anything, and you would bring such calm and normalcy to it. So yes, you are optimistic and inviting. At the same time, you're very calming with this amber overglow, I'm going to call it. So you're a yellow characteristic color, a personality color, but the amber is, you're linked up, synced up with Archangel Uriel. saying that too. I know I say that, saying that. I don't know why. I get hooked on a phrase. Sorry. But you are very meticulous, and you are you've been doing this. I see. It feels like you call it astral, or we call it astral traveling, but really it's like surfing a big wave, but it never comes down. And someone else, I mean, think about it. Have you ever been out in the waves and then you can't touch, and then you know you're going to be okay, but let's say it lifts you way up. I mean, it's thrilling, but you kind of get, ooh, I'm a little scared. I only want to do it once or twice and then bring me back in where I can touch the sand. You go, no, nope, keep going. And it's like riding this quest and going down a coastline. You have no fear. And again, I think it's because of that amber color. So I'm not going to say saying that. So with that, you have a tendency to be an inadvertent natural leader. And you are a pioneer and you are a leader, but you don't set out to be. And you're very individual, and you're quiet. You like things in a methodical way, but you're also very friendly, and you like spontaneity, and you just really blunt in your mind. You don't hurt people's feelings, but the yellow does wear the heart on the sleeve, but you're also no tolerance for bigotry, ignorance, jerks, comments, all of the above, okay? I mean, it's like black and white, but there's no tolerance, but you don't have to say anything. It's like you automatically go, oh, okay, have a nice day, and then you go, I'll never talk to you again or see you again, have a nice life, turn you into a kitten, goodbye. So you have this wonderful, incredible ability to get along with other people, but also keep them at a distance if they need to work on their own issues, so, you know. And at the same time, you are an incredible listener. So are you in like psychotherapy or something like that? That kind of field? Or interested in it?
I'm actually really jumping into the pond. I've sort of been like standing on the edges with so much of what you were just saying about this knowledge that just comes through me quite quickly. I see the picture quite well. I've actually been an author, a newly publicized author of my own work, which is a very healing book for children called Spirit Boy. I'm not really in that sense, but it came through me as a channel, the book, and it's a little guide who teaches children spiritual principles. And I would like to, further my work with going into the schools and the systems and.
Well, then that makes sense. So because it doesn't feel like get the chart, get the paper on the wall, have people come in and listen to their woes. It's the other way around. They are blessed and are very fortunate to be in your presence for you to inspire, teach, and innovate them. And that's what it feels like. But it also has a very calming, like I say, a calming, nurturing, psychological good outcome.
So when I explain it, and even in my book, you know, adults read it and they go, wow. Children don't learn through self-help books.
Dear Larry.
Thank you so much. I'm so blessed with what you said, and I am going to email you and get on your mailing list, do all of that great stuff, and get this little book on forgiveness. I love it. And thank you, Michael, for having me on and having that faith in the 111 there. Talk to you soon.
I know you. I trust you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I love it. Well, you take care, and that was amazing. That's definitely going to be a download I'm going to re-listen to a few times. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay.
I just love people like that when you meet them. CINDY GOLDENBERG is a great friend of mine now. You can tell when someone is really gifted at spiritual work. They come from that place of kindness. They don't talk about things that they don't like. They don't talk about hardship. They don't talk and put people down. They're not interested in ridicule. So stay positive, stay clean, and have a wonderful journey in this life or the next.